Welcome to Megamind. Brad and Monica here.
Hello, everyone.
A quick reminder, please give us a like, hit the bell, and subscribe to our channel.
Thank you for watching and supporting us.
Okay, so today we're diving into something I think almost everyone thinks about at some point. Personal growth, right? Real transformation.
Absolutely. That desire to, you know, be a bit better, handle things with more wisdom, maybe just live a bit more fully.
Yeah, exactly. And we've been looking into this, this framework that seems really powerful. It lays out a path for, noticeable change, maybe even in just 6 months.
That's the idea. So our plan today is to kind of unpack the core of it. We'll start with 6 key principles, things that help build that growth mindset.
Right, but not just theory.
No, definitely not. After the principles, we'll get into 5 really concrete actions, things you can actually start doing, like today.
Okay.
The goal is to pull out some maybe surprising ideas, but definitely stuff you can use right away. Help you face challenges better, but also spot those chances for growth.
Sounds good. So let's get into it. Principle number 1, confronting your fears. The idea here is that the absolute fastest way to change is to actually do the things that scare you, the things you normally avoid. Stepping out of the comfort zone, basically.
Yeah, and what's really interesting is why this works so well. It's not just psychological. There's a bit of biology in there, too.
Oh, how so?
Well, when you deliberately do something uncomfortable, you're essentially challenging your brain's built-in alarm system. You're kind of recalibrating it.
Recalibrating.
Yeah. Your brain learns pretty quickly, actually, that the scary thing didn't, end you. Each time you push past that initial feeling, you literally reduce the stress response for next time.
Ah, okay. So it's not just feeling more capable. You're actually changing the wiring.
In a way, yes. You're expanding your brain's capacity for courage. Growth really does happen right at that edge, just beyond what feels safe.
That's a cool way to think about it. But isn't there a danger of being, reckless? How do you know if it's productive discomfort or just a bad idea?
That's a really important point. And it's not about being reckless at all. It's about smart, calculated steps, incrementally.
Okay.
So if you fear public speaking, you don't suddenly book a stadium tour.
Right.
Maybe you just speak up a bit more in a small meeting first, then maybe present to a few colleagues. You gradually increase the challenge.
So it's like building a muscle, small wins that build up.
Exactly. Strategic bravery, not just blind loops.
Got it. Okay, that makes sense. And it leads nicely into the second principle, the power of the first step. This one really resonated with me. That first step in anything, it's always the hardest, isn't it?
Almost universally, yeah.
The point is, if you never start, you gain nothing. Obvious, maybe. But once you do take that first action, things often seem way less scary than you built them up to be.
And if we connect this to the bigger picture, it's all about overcoming inertia. Physical inertia, mental inertia. There's a real barrier to just starting.
Like cleaning a really messy room. The thought alone can stop you.
Precisely. But if you just decide, okay, I'll pick up one thing, suddenly there's a tiny bit of momentum.
Right.
That initial push needs the most energy, but once something's moving, it keeps going more easily. That first step is the catalyst. It turns the idea into actual movement.
So it's not just willpower, it's physics.
Yeah.
Kind of. Starting actually changes the system.
Yeah, it breaks that initial resistance. The next step then feels easier. Works for starting exercise, writing, making a tough call, anything. That first word, first rep, first dial, that's the victory.
Okay, moving on. Principle 3, releasing regret. Oh, boy.
We all know this one.
Yeah, the analogy used is great. Buying something, then seeing it cheaper later and just kicking yourself over it.
Right.
And the point is, dwelling on these past regrets, it's just mental torture, really. No benefit, just ruins your mood. Why do we do that?
Well, this raises a key question. What is the point of holding on to what-ifs? The interesting thing about regret isn't just that it's draining. It often stops us from seeing the actual lesson. If you can reframe regret as just data from the past, yeah, information, then it stops being this heavy emotion and becomes a tool. Instead of replaying the mistake, you ask, okay, why did that happen? You extract the wisdom.
Use it next time.
Exactly. You learn actively, so you're less likely to repeat it. It's turning it from pain into foresight.
So not just letting go, but actively learning from it. Turning a negative into useful info.
That's the shift. From feeling like a victim of the past to being an empowered learner. Acknowledge it, learn, then focus your energy here and now. The past is reference, not residence.
I like that. Okay, principle 4. Let's talk procrastination, the 5-second rule.
Ah, yes. Simple but effective.
The example is perfect. Cold morning, warm bed, alarm goes off. You count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 GO and physically get up.
Right.
Like launching a rocket.
Right. And it works because it basically hijacks your brain. Yeah, it bypasses the part that overthinks and makes excuses. By counting down and acting immediately, you engage the action-oriented part of your brain, the prefrontal cortex, before the comfort-seeking part, the limbic system, can talk you out of it.
It's like a little mental trick to short-circuit the hesitation.
Exactly. You interrupt the impulse to delay. And it works for so many things that email you're avoiding, starting a report, making a call. The moment you hesitate, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, act.
Creates a tiny non-negotiable window for action. I can see how that would work. Okay, number 5 is a bit, well, provocative. A realistic view of work.
This one can be a bit bracing.
It states, spending money is always faster than earning it. No job is grievance-free. Your salary includes grievance pay. That last bit, grievance pay, makes you think.
It really does. And if we connect this to the bigger picture, understanding this isn't meant to be cynical, it's pragmatic.
Okay.
It acknowledges that every job, even one you love, will have difficult moments, frustrations, annoyances, grievances.
Right, the difficult client, the boring task, the long meeting.
Exactly. Recognizing that part of your compensation is for dealing with that stuff can shift your perspective. It helps you focus on the value exchange, what you contribute and receive, rather than chasing some impossible ideal of constant happiness at work.
But what about finding passion? Or a job you genuinely enjoy? Is it just about putting up with the bad bits?
Not just putting up with it, no. It's about having realistic expectations. Even dream jobs have downsides. This view helps you not get derailed by the inevitable frustrations. You can appreciate the good parts more when you accept the whole picture. It's a more mature view of work life.
Okay, a more resilient view. Got it. And the last principle, number 6, the enduring importance of reading.
Yes, crucial.
This one says that after you leave formal education, you really start to see how vital reading is. It might not solve every problem directly.
Right.
But without it, you might not even be able to figure out what the root of the problem is, let alone how to fix it. What does that mean for us, practically?
Well, it raises that big question. How do we actually navigate a complex, changing world? Reading is foundational. It's directly linked to critical thinking, problem identification, building mental model.
Mental model.
Yeah, ways of understanding things. Reading isn't just about facts. It's about seeing different perspectives, learning from other solutions, recognizing patterns. It gives you the tools, the mental software to approach new situations effectively, not just react based on your limited experience.
So it's like upgrading your brain's operating system, building a toolkit through reading.
That's a great way to put it. It builds cognitive resilience. You learn how to process, analyze, connect ideas, not just be overwhelmed by information.
Okay, wow. So those are the 6 principles. Confronting fears,
Yeah.
the power of the first step, releasing regret, the 5-second rule, realistic work views, and reading. That's a solid foundation.
Definitely.
But how do we actually do this stuff? Let's pivot now to the practical side. 5 concrete actions we can take.
Right. Action time. And the first one, it's changing your mindset. What's fascinating here is this idea of thinking inertia. We get stuck in old ways.
Like mental autopilot.
Exactly. Trying to solve today's problems with yesterday's solutions, like using an old map for a new city. You're busy, but you're lost.
Yeah.
Success isn't just effort, it's updating how you think. Letting go of old beliefs, maybe even past successes, and looking at things fresh.
So like a mental reboot,
Yeah.
clearing the cache and trying new approach.
Precisely. A continuous internal upgrade, which flows right into action number 2, changing your perspective, your position.
Okay.
You know the saying, the mountain looks different from different angles?
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Your viewpoint literally shapes your understanding. So many arguments or confusions happen just because people are seeing things from different spots.
Makes sense.
So if you're stuck, try consciously shifting your view. Put yourself in the other person's shoes. Practice empathy. It's amazing how often issues just resolve or new solutions appear.
So instead of digging in, try walking around the issue, metaphorically speaking. See it from their side.
Absolutely. It expands your understanding, which often diffuses the conflict, turns an argument into a potential collaboration.
Okay. Action 3, changing your circle. This is a big one.
Huge. Your social environment. It shapes your outlook, your vision, your ambition profoundly.
How so?
Well, the sources emphasize associating with certain types of people, broad-minded people. They help you see beyond petty stuff. Optimistic people, they just make daily life richer.
Yeah.
And disciplined, ambitious people, they inspire your own drive for excellence.
So it's about consciously choosing your influences.
It raises that important question for you listening. Who are you allowing to shape your thoughts most? Curating your circle isn't just networking, it's wisdom. Your community can be a ceiling or a launch pad.
Like actively designing your personal ecosystem for growth. Makes sense.
They're either a mirror or a window, mirroring your current state or showing you possibilities.
Remember to subscribe. Thank you.
Which brings us to step 4, changing your mentality, your attitude.
Attitude is everything, they say.
And there's deep truth in that. Your real determination, your resilience, it comes more from your inner mentality than your outer circumstances.
How does that play out?
Well, someone with a poor mentality can find ways to defeat themselves even in good situations. They get consumed by frustration. But someone with a good mentality, they find the positive, even in tough times. They build a fulfilling life because of their approach.
So it's not about having a perfect life.
Because that doesn't exist.
Right. It's about cultivating a better attitude towards whatever life throws at you.
Exactly. You choose your response. Even if things are objectively difficult, shifting your attitude can make it feel less overwhelming, more manageable. It's about controlling your internal state.
That internal control. Okay. And the final action step, number 5, changing your direction.
This one is profound. If you're going the wrong way, stopping is progress.
Wow.
Say that again?
If you're going the wrong way, stopping is progress. Continuing down a wrong path just makes things worse.
Right. Digging the hole deeper. Wise people know when to abandon something smartly rather than just persisting blindly. If you realize a direction is wrong, a project, a path, maybe even a relationship, the advice is, turn around. Now, cut your losses.
That sounds like quitting, though. Isn't persistence key?
Persistence on the right path is key. Blind persistence on the wrong path is just stubbornness. Stopping and changing direction isn't failure, it's strategic.
Yeah.
It's brave. It often opens up completely new opportunities you couldn't see before.
So knowing when to pivot is a strength, not a weakness.
Yeah.
Adapting, overcoming that sunk cost feeling.
Absolutely. It's dynamic adaptability. Sometimes the bravest move is to stop and choose a different way forward.
Okay, so let's recap quickly. We had the 6 principles. Face fears, start now, release regret, use the 5-second rule, see work realistically, and read. And the 5 actions. Change your mindset, change your perspective, change your circle, change your mentality, and know when to change direction.
That's the core of it. And the overarching message is one of hope, really, that transformation is always on the table.
Yeah, regardless of age or situation. I like that final thought. No matter how old you are, no matter how bad your current situation, if you identify your goal, take one step at a time. Life always has the possibility of turning things around.
It's empowering, isn't it? Change is always possible.
It really is. So for everyone listening, maybe think about which of these ideas really hit home for you today.
Yeah, what's one principle or action that resonates?
And maybe, what's one small, brave step you could take? Maybe even today, just to start that process.
That first step, it all comes back to that.
Drop your comments below and subscribe to our channel. Brad and Monica are personas we use to make our content more engaging and relatable.
We're not affiliated with any organization or product mentioned. Our discussions are just for inspiration and entertainment, not professional advice.
Always think for yourself, take what works for you, and make your own decisions. See you next time.